Joab was the army commander of famous King David. The Bible dedicates quite a bit of space to recording Joab's life, which taken all together is impressive, brutal, and tragic. The Bible introduces us to Joab in 2 Samuel when David was the king of the tribe of Judah ruling from Hebron. Backing and enforcing David's rule were the many warriors he had acquired during his years fighting for King Saul, and then as a man on the run from King Saul. Head of this tried-and-true fighting force of David was his nephew, Joab. Since David was the youngest of 7 brothers and 2 sisters, Joab may have been older, the same age, or younger than his uncle David. And he wasn't the only nephew of David to become a warrior. Joab's brothers Abishai and Azael had also risen to fame in David's military, Abishai as a top commander and Azael as a skilled warrior. The Bible tells us that Joab's climb to commander-in-chief was accomplished by leading the successful assault on Jerusalem, claiming it for David's new capital city. Despite his fame, Joab did make some questionable choices, 3 of which eventually cost him his life. First, a vengeance killing. When David was at war with King Saul's son and his military commander Abner, who seems to have been pulling the strings, Joab's brother Azael, who may have been unarmed and trying to shame Abner, was killed by him. Later, after David had made a deal with Abner to reunite the kingdom under David, Joab killed Abner to avenge the blood of his brother. Another bold choice came in a war against David's own son Absalom. Though Absalom was out for David's blood, the king had commanded to take Absalom alive. In battle, Joab ignored this order and killed Absalom. His third brutal act was again likely motivated by a desire to protect David's rule. The man who had led Absalom's civil war against David was named Amasa, and in a probable attempt to unite the country, David had promised to give him Joab's job, commander of Israel's army. As soon as Joab had the chance, he killed him. David either didn't really mind this action or was afraid of Joab's popularity because he gave Joab his job back. It wasn't until the very end of his life when David would tell Solomon to find a way to kill Joab in return. For all accounts and purposes, Joab seems to have been a man of deep loyalty to his uncle, King David, and to the Lord, as he had resisted some of David's ungodly decisions to his face. This loyalty, paired with self-preservation, made for an interesting life. As do Joab's last actions. He ran to the altar of God for sanctuary. When Solomon ordered him executed anyways, Joab refused to leave, preferring to be executed in the presence of his ultimate judge, the God of Israel. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this spotlight, please like it, share it with a friend, and leave us a comment below on what you thought. Also, don't forget to click the bell and subscribe for the latest Bible Discovery content.